Hey everyone, welcome back to Gabriel Knight. The last video, we found a dead Mosley in the Getty Crypt. Cannot be a good sign, and as a result we have left. We have fled the city of New Orleans, and we have gone to Germany, to Schloss Ritter, which now apparently belongs to us. We wanted to go find Wolfgang here, but he's gone. And we talked to Gerda, who I guess is the housekeeper type person, though it sounds like she has a little bit more involved with Wolfgang. And we didn't really get we got a little bit of background about Schattenjägers and the town of, or city, or the area of Rittersburg. And we found this chapel here, which the panels on the side describe an initiation ceremony. And we've done many of these so far. We've washed our hands, cut our hair. We have a chalice, which is a chamber pot right now, with salt in it, because of sea water here. We have cut our arm and dripped some blood into it. We knelt before the altar, and we did not do the last thing, because we were running out of time. So I just stopped right in the middle of everything. But that said, where is the scroll? Oh, right here. Let's read the scroll. Actually, I guess we do it this way.
Thinking of the sixth panel, Gabriel reads the scroll.
Saint George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own. It worked. Something's happened.
Oh, excuse me. I was just vacuuming. I did not know you were in here.
I love that.
Well, that's all right. I've done about all I can do in here anyway. I give up.
You look tired, Herr Knight. Why don't you go to bed?
Sure, why not?
I will clean everything up. You need not worry.
I can't believe I cut my hair for nothing.
Yeah, it has been... Actually, I guess the way time zones work... Oh, well, I'll shut up. New dream.
Your soul snares, Gabriel Knight. You seek to be Schattenjäger?
I do!
You must first burn away the past. How much sin do you have to burn? You have used people all your life, never committing to anything. Turn back now, and I will forget that you asked for this.
No!
There are only two things that redeem you. First, that you have Ritter blood in your veins. Second, that 3 women have loved you purely. You asked to start on the path, so you shall. But you will not be a Schattenjäger until you have earned it.
How?
I cannot show you the path, but I can tell you that you will have to let go of the greater part of yourself, Gabriel Knight.
No problem.
Yes, now you ask for purification. You shall have it.
Oh no!
Yup. That was a very different dream. Day 8. Inside a hidden chamber where I had no right to be, I found the wheel at last, or could it be the wheel found me? That was a crazy dream.
I'm sore all over.
But you will notice nothing. Try this again, but oh, okay, here it is. The key that we used in our dream.
I don't believe it. It's the key from my dream.
It's kind of interesting. The dragon says that 3 women have loved us purely. I think I remember reading some like discussion on who those 3 people are. I'm not gonna really elaborate on it because we may find out more. But well, let's go out and talk to Gerda first.
Guten Morgen, Herr Knight. I'm cooking your Frühstück, a good German breakfast. Please, feel at home.
You don't look like you're cooking anything. You're writing on some papers.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
What about this key that we just got?
You wouldn't know anything about this key I found in Wolfgang's bedroom now, would you?
Key? Why no, Herr Knight. I cannot say that I do.
You lie. It just appeared there somehow. No, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be implied that she put it there. Well, library key, door.
It fits.
It's a very shiny key. And I remember this as being annoying. But I also remember this as being an incredibly short day. Oh, yeah, this is grayed out. I guess that makes sense. It's probably been grayed out since we got to Germany. We need to find out some more information, and really, we do that just by kind of skimming through everything. It's kind of appropriate to hit this button here. Let's look at the Ritter Journals first.
Although it probably won't shed any light on Wolfgang's whereabouts, Gabriel picks up a book from the Ritter section. This book is entitled Malleus Maleficarum, The Witch Hammer, dated 1486. It's a witch hunter's manual from the Inquisition.
I'm not so sure I'm really interested in knowing about some of my ancestors.
Are these just all random weird things?
Although it probably won't shed.
Interesting. It seems that her husband, one Freiling Ritter, had rescued this woman from the clutches of the Marquis de Sade himself. This family tree really goes way back.
Apparently.
The Ritter documents are fast.
Okay, so now, let's look at history.
Gabriel wouldn't know which history book to read.
Yeah, that's how this puzzle is working. You need to find one book that leads you to another book, that leads you to another book, and it looks like these are broken into history, religion, science, occult, geography, sociology, and archaeology. Let's look at the occult first. Oh, okay. That was a guess.
Although it probably isn't connected with the case at hand, Gabriel picks up an occult book. It's a book on lycanthropes, shapeshifters. The book claims that lycanthropy is not uncommon. Supposedly, there's been evidence of apparently normal human beings turning into various beasts throughout history, including some famous trials from the Middle Ages. Fascinating. Gabriel's made a few women turn into beasts himself.
Maybe a little foreshadowing about the second Gabriel Knight game, which now that I'm playing this and I'm enjoying this. Oh god, I see a puzzle. Damn it. Now that I'm playing this and getting into it, I kind of want to play the second one, though I don't think it's as strong. And I will never play the third one. But I cringe over here because they say they added puzzles, and they did kind of change them a little bit, but most of them are kind of silly little, you know, Castle of Dr. Brain style puzzles, and this is a sliding, like, mosaic puzzle, which I really, or at least it looks like it, and I'm really bad at those. So let's hope that we can just solve this puzzle normally.
Although it probably isn't connected with the case at hand, Gabriel picks up an occult book. There are many forms of vampirism. One is associated with a blood disorder and is not supernatural. Another, also non-supernatural, is based on a form of insanity. Of supernatural vampirism, there are also several varieties, including inherited, communicative, and vampirism used in black sorcery power-drawing rituals.
Then too, there's always law school.
Also interesting, that seems like it's been talking about vampires are in the third game. Like I said, which is bad, and I won't play.
These books are fascinating, but I'll have to hope I get time to read them more later. I don't see anything here that'll help me with Tetelo.
Nah, it's true.
Gabriel wouldn't know.
No, nothing here.
Gabriel look.
Oops. What was it?
Gabriel looks at the titles curiously.
Yeah, nothing there. Geography?
Gabriel's not sure where to start with these books.
I think we're gonna have to do that puzzle before we do anything.
Gabriel wouldn't know what. Gabriel wouldn't.
Ah, damn it. Okay. We'll do your stupid puzzle. I don't like these puzzles. Is this thing where we switch the two? Do we do that across? Oh, good. I guess that's not horrible. We can survive this. It's more the sliding, the mosaic one, like in EcoQuest. Those I especially do not like. This might be okay. Yeah, I think this will be okay. Yeah, this is actually not difficult at all. We're building a shield, it looks like, with the talisman. This goes up here. You're up here, it looks like? Yeah. You over here. You over here. And then we just have to figure out the outsides here. These look good. What fits with this? Can only take really from the outside. No. This I think we can take from. What was that little click? I kind of want to put both of these over here. Yeah, that looks right. Something with only decoration in the upper left. I don't know. Obviously, probably not. Oh, but that looks right. That's part of the shield. We won't touch that. That could be good. No, it doesn't look right. That doesn't look right either. That does. Okay. And that means the opposite one goes here. And this goes down here?
Gabriel slides the last tile into place, revealing a compelling coat of arms image of a lion and a snake that looks familiar somehow.
Oh, okay.
With the shield's image in the proper order, the wall opens to reveal a hidden room.
Yeah, the snake and the lion fighting, kind of like the, snake representing the voodoo peoples, and the lion representing us. So obviously this secret passage didn't exist in the original, because there were no sliding mosaic puzzles. What is down
Behind
here?
the wall is a shrine to Schattenjäger's past, their weapons, trophies, and legacy.
A Schattenjäger trophy room. Fucking awesome.
Okay, Gabriel. There's nothing to click on in here. Oh, one book. Out of all of this stuff, there's one book that's important. But this is, I believe, what Wolfgang was talking about to us on the phone.
Gabriel pulls out a book entitled People's Republic of Benin and scans through it. The People's Republic of Benin is an area of rich and diverse cultures and a proud heritage. Before slaving devastated many tribes, this area was populated by some of the oddest, fiercest, and most powerful tribes in tribal Africa. The Fans, the Dahomies, and the terrible Agri. The book The Primal Ones by John Roots provides insight into these fascinating cultures.
Okay, The Primal Ones by some guy. Normally you would just find that book in here, and that leads you to another book, which leads you to another book, but anyways, The Primal Ones. I don't really know what the Primal Ones would be. Archaeology?
Gabriel wouldn't...
No. Sociology? Yes. That was gonna be my first guess, but I didn't.
Gabriel takes down the Primal Ones and opens it. In contrast with the peaceful, nomadic tribes of northern Africa, certain tribes of the southwest were vicious and xenophobic. This part of Africa is called the Red Basin area because of the vast amount of bloodshed that occurred there over the centuries. In this one area of Africa existed, in a perpetual state of war and raiding, some of the most powerful and efficient fighters the world has ever seen. Why did this region inspire such violent behavior? To understand, one must look even further back. See Ancient Roots of Africa by Early Days.
By Early Days. I wish I had remembered what the book here. Can we go back to see what the joke was here? I'm pretty sure that's a history book that we have to go look at, but what was the joke here? I apparently didn't get
Gabriel
it.
pulled the book.
You're not going to tell us?
Before slaving. The book The Primal Ones by John Roots.
John Roots, okay, that's not really a joke. Or if it is, I don't get it. Early Days, yeah, I get that. Let's look at the history books.
Gabriel removes Ancient Roots of Africa and browses through it. The ferocity of the tribes in the Red Basin region is traceable to their predecessors. In Egyptian time, 4000 to 2000 BC, this region was ruled by powerful sun worshippers. We know a little about this mysterious cult by the remnants of ruins far older and of a culture far more advanced than any that exists in Africa today. See Sun Worshippers by A. Curate.
Accurate for accurate. I'm gonna go with religion.
Gabriel takes down Sun Worshippers and scans it. One of the most earliest religious practices was that of sun worship. The most powerful cults of sun worshippers lived on the continent of Africa. The African sun god was violent and terrible, and so became his worshippers. They practiced a particularly bloody form of ritual sacrifice. The homeland of this ancient cult is still considered a sacred site of power. See Ancient Digs of Africa by Professor Seymour Shards.
The puns.
Gabriel takes Ancient Digs of Africa and opens it. The most fascinating archaeological site in Africa is the Great Snake Mound in the People's Republic of Benin, located 50 miles south of the capital in the Red Basin. Like the snake mounds of North America, The origin and meaning of these great mounds remains a mystery, though clearly they were the result of profound and urgent spiritual belief. Unlike other snake mounds, the African example is a double snake mound, a small snake ring within a larger snake ring. The mound is thought to have housed an ancient temple. Although archaeologists explored the mound site, the interior remains largely unchanged from ancient times. This is partially due to stringent government regulations and partially to local superstition. The local people regard the mound with fear and won't go near it.
A double snake ring?
Gabriel flips furiously, looking for a picture.
Oh my God. It's a wheel within a wheel.
Gabriel decides to hang on to the Snake Mound book.
That is what we're looking for. That is probably where we need to go and look for Tetelo's remains. And fortunately, there's really nothing else to do here. If you would let me exit. Let's talk to Gerda about getting out of here. Like I said, this is a short day.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
I found this book in the library. I think it might tell us where Wolfgang went.
Africa? You think Wolfgang went to Africa?
I know he did.
Then I shall make you a plane trip right now, yeah?
Well, I guess so.
Good, good. My poor Wolfgang. You have money for the plane, yeah?
The Ritter estate can't pay?
Are you sure the Ritter estate can't pay?
I manage Wolfgang's books, I am quite sure. Have you any money?
Well, mostly. I don't really know if they're going to be able to collect from you anyways, so you're probably not leaving that much money behind, so let's just keep on stealing your identity.
Terrific. I will go make the call. Then, while we wait, breakfast.
Does that mean I can get some coffee now?
And a trip to Africa. Day 9, and then the wheel went round and round. I could not find my way. 12 and 3, and turn the key, I heard the madman say. And I'm pretty sure this was at least day 10 in the original, which is fine. They haven't really cut anything major. In fact, they've added more stuff. They haven't cut any of the story at all. They've kind of just maybe condensed some things, which I actually like.
Wheel.
You want I stay here, right? It's a long walk back to the city.
Yeah, sure. Wait here, please. I may be a while, though.
No problem. I could use a nap.
Alright. Snake Mound.
The mound has stood here for centuries. Gabriel can't affect it so easily.
Yeah, I guess.
There you are, you bastard.
Gabriel's on a rise overlooking an ancient snake mound in the People's Republic of Benin. If he's correct, this is the tribal homeland of Tetelo's people.
Very likely. Anything? Sky?
The morning sky is still thick with mist.
Great. Well, let's go inside. Can't hurt. It looks evil in here. Which means it is time to save. What are we, 23 now? Yikes. So, this is... But what? Oh, did I accidentally go down? So these tiles... Oh, actually, this is a mummy.
Mummy-like figures in contorted poses appear to be the only residents here. Gabriel wonders, was this a burial mound, or does their presence serve some ritualistic purpose?
That's just creepy.
The walls bear ancient paintings, the handiwork of the sun worshippers, no doubt.
Yeah, there's a tile here. And there was a tile in the other room. I didn't mean to go in here.
On the floor is an etched stone.
Let's take it.
This stone looks interesting.
You just put that big tile in your pocket. It is a one-snake tile.
The stone is etched with a peculiar snake design.
Yeah, let's go back in here. What was the tile on this screen? That is a 10-snake tile. And there's these slots that look like these tiles belong there, but this puzzle looks a little bit bigger than just putting them back in. Let's keep on going around. This is a big circular chamber.
From off in the mound echoes a sound like the scuffle of a shoe.
That's creepy. There's a tile here.
An etched stone is on the wall.
Can we take this one? This one's already in place.
It's stuck.
Okay. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 snakes on it. So that's a 7-snake tile, but we can't remove it. And there's 2 down here. And one here. We're just kind of going around and picking up everything we can find because that's what adventure games do. So we have a 1, a 10, a 5, and a 2, and we saw a 7.
From off in the mound echoes a sound like the scuffle of a shoe.
Yes, that will happen. In the original, it happens just as you're standing around trying to solve this. But this looks like it might just be as you traverse to a different room. And our points are getting kind of near the end. We're not done yet. We still have a lot more to explore. Six snake tile. And there's a rod over here.
A long rod lies in one corner of the room.
Let us take that rod.
It's shaped a little like a snake.
More mummies. This is a torch? Or is that just there in the background?
Gabriel could extinguish the torches, but it would get very dark in here.
It would, it would. Let's keep on going around and taking these tiles. Very evil sounding music in the background. Eventually, we'll find where we started, because this should be a circle.
The walls bear ancient...
Yeah, we already read that. Another room with a tile already in it.
An etched stone is on the wall.
This one has 9 snakes on it.
It's stuck.
And we also can't remove this one. So that's gonna be some useful.
From off in the mound.
Yeah, I keep saying the same thing. And I believe this is the room we accidentally went down one into, so that means this should be the room where we started. No. Never mind. Well, there's another tile. So the other one just had nothing.
A shadow flickers in the corner of Gabriel's eye.
Yeah, these things just happen as we wander, it looks like. We gotta be close to the end of the circle soon. Ah, more of them. More and more. How many tiles can we pick up? This is important, but...
A shadow flickers in the...
Okay. Again, nothing here, so I'm hoping that this room is the starting room. And it is. Okay, perfect. So we have picked up a lot of tiles, but they're all different. None of these are the same number of snakes. The 1, the 2, 3, and there were 2 of them where we couldn't even take them out. So based on that, I think we can solve this puzzle. But we are going to have to do that next time. So in the next video, we will try and solve the Snake Mound puzzle and see if we can find where Tetelo's remains may be located. We may even find Wolfgang in the process. So thank you for watching, and see you then.